All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to show you how you can get set up for really cheap so you can shoot video and create cool content. It's really not that tough, but you know, and you don't have to spend a bunch of money to do this either. Okay, so here's what we need. We need video. Our goal is to turn our phone into a video creation machine. All right. Audio is really important, but it's super easy to upgrade. All right. Amazing shots. You know, the difference between like a beginner, like know nothing shot and just a little bit of knowledge is stark. So we're going to show you how to do that. And then editing. So the cool thing about watch me do videos is there's not a ton of editing. However, if you want to get into a different, like your case study videos, anything like that, if you want to get into these different styles of videos, then I'm going to show you what tools you can get into that are cheap and easy to use. All right, so the first thing is, this is an app called Filmic Pro. Before I tell you anything about it, I want you to see how it works.
So this square here, you can actually pick it up and you can move it around. This is your focus square. So it's going to focus it on whatever you drop it on. So if I put my hand in front of the screen here now, if I drop the square on my hand, it's going to change the focus so it's focusing on my hand. Now, if we actually press on that square, you can see it's gone red now. When I move my hand away, then that isn't going to change. That's locked the focus point at that point. So that's an easy way that you can lock down your focus. Exactly the same with the circle. So the circle is your exposure or your brightness of your shot. So whatever I let this go on here, it's going to adjust the brightness accordingly. So if we move it over here, you can see it darkens the shot down. If I move it back here, then it's going to adjust for wherever I've left it.
Okay, so it's really cool. You can do that on your phone. You used to have to use like a 50 or 55 milliliter lens to be able to get that bokeh effect. And that bokeh effect is essentially what's in front of you is in focus and what's behind you is out of focus. In fact, the reason that this type of image in video is so important is because if you pull up your hand in front of your face right now and you look at your hand, look directly at your hand, and as you look around your hand, not looking into it, but just seeing the unfocused area behind your hand, you'll notice that it's focused on your hand and it's out of focus behind. Your eye naturally sees in about 50 to 55 milliliters. So it really, when you start shooting case study videos and things like that, it's really important to understand, hey, by simply using this app, which by the way only costs 15 bucks, okay, you can start getting that quality of shot and really make it a lot more compelling. Again, when you're shooting watch me do videos, you're not really going to be doing this, but you do want to look at the exposure, okay? And the exposure is the amount of light. And the biggest tip I have there is use natural light whenever possible. All right. When it comes to audio, now the cool thing is I have all three of these options. Probably the easiest one to get started on is if you have somebody doing like some type of video, then use the Shure Motive MV88. It's the most expensive one, but it produces a really good sound. I really like it. Those watch me do videos, to mic up each person and to pull off their audio separately, like you could with that lav mic, that Rode Smart Lav, is more problems than it's worth. So that Shure one is the one I use. I really like it. It plugs directly into my iPhone 8. So it's got, you can see it's got the the inlet for that iPhone 8 and above. If you're using below that, the Rode Video Mic ME-L is really great too. I have both of them. They both do a really good job. So the thing about those is when you point them at the person, then that's where it grabs its audio from. So they're really great. These are great tools. All of these are good. I own each one of them. I do prefer the Shure Motive MV88. All right, better shots. So this is really, really, really important. You're going to see this in just a second. But nothing will make you look more like a pro than if you get a gimbal. All right, so the Evo Shift is the one that I started with, and I haven't bought the Smooth Mobile yet just because, I mean, the Evo Shift works fine. But if I didn't own one, I would definitely buy the Smooth Mobile because it comes with a built-in tripod, an extension arm. They're really amazing. So why would you need a gimbal? I'm going to show you. Here is a side-by-side comparison of what it looks like when you shoot video while you're moving with a gimbal and without. Look at that. Most people would be content to keep that video on the left and they don't understand why the video quality is so low. I mean, just having that tool, that gimbal, will smooth everything out, make your video. When you're doing those watch me do videos and you're panning around somebody, or the doctor's saying, hey, come in here, I want you to listen to this crack, or I want you to see this, or whatever it is, you don't want to be all jittery. You want to have that nice, smooth approach. It's a game changer. All right, editing. Again, you don't have to do a lot of editing with watch me do videos, okay? But if you're doing case study videos or any other type of storyline video, you're going to do some editing. iMovie is really easy to use, super easy. It's free on a Mac. If you own a Mac, it's free, not hard to use. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube. You can definitely do that. The other thing is VideoLeap. So VideoLeap is actually an app. And the cool thing about VideoLeap is, first, it's easy to use, but second, they have a whole bunch of neat features, special effects and things like that. In fact, I've got a video that I created on VideoLeap, and I'll show you what it looks like. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's me walking behind those letters. It's pretty cool. So anyway, that's just a small example. There's so much more you can do with it. Now, all said, when you end up looking at everything, if you want to go full stack and get yourself all these things, you're looking only about $300. It's really not that bad. It's not a big investment to start producing a higher quality video. So there you go. That's all you need. And we'll see you on the next video.